Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate. I read for a popular lit mag, and my whole purpose of this series is to demystify the publication process for new writers because it can be a lot, it can feel really overwhelming at times, and so this is me just trying to help. Today we are learning how to write an author bio that will get you noticed and that will stand out for all the right reasons as opposed to the wrong reasons. Why write a bio? Well, a lot of publications, when they publish your work, they will ask for a bio because oftentimes they're putting that bio in the publication as well. Sometimes it's at the beginning, sometimes it's at the end, sometimes it follows or precedes the poem directly. Not all mags publish the bio, some do. But really, it's also just a great way for us as readers to get to know you. Do you want to write your bio? How do you start? First things first, a bio is always written in the third person. Do not say I. Say your name, use your pronouns. Kate Genevieve is a writer, born and raised in Vancouver, Canada, that kind of vibe. You're not speaking of yourself in the first person, it is in the third person. It's just more formal. That was number one. Should have said, write your bio in the third person. Number two, which I kind of alluded to number one, but tell us super quickly where you're from and if you have any relevant post-grad or university experience in writing. For example, I went to the University of British Columbia, but I did a degree in French and philosophy. Those degrees were not in writing, so I wouldn't put that in my bio. A bio is very short, no more than like 100, 150 words. But I would, however, include that I got my master's in creative writing at the University of Edinburgh because it is an institution that has some recognition or reputation, and it is relevant to trying to publish. Also, don't worry, in the video description, I have put a sample bio that you can use as a template, and you can do whatever you want as you see fit. I'm on number three now. Yes. So number three, tell us where we can find your work. You do not have to be published in the lit mag. You do not already need a publication record. As a myth, it helps, but is not necessary. If you are an emerging writer, then I highly suggest that you seek out lit mags that want emerging writers. This is a business. It does help us to know that your work is wanted elsewhere. So tell us where you have been published. Tell us of any contests that you won or were shortlisted for, or maybe you were a runner-up. That's always really important information for us to know as well. If you have a piece of work that is in the process of being published, it hasn't been published yet, you would say forthcoming. So for example, what I say, her work can be found in Best Canadian Poetry 2025, Mid-American Review, Queen's Quarterly, Carte Blanche, the Malahat Review, and is forthcoming in Guava Poetry. That's honestly really it. I read a lot of bios. Lots of them are really, really long, and they don't have to be. Correction, shouldn't be. They should be like max 150 words. If you have been published by lots of publications, then I would probably only include like top 4 like more well-known publications. Not to discredit any of the others, but you don't have the room for all of them, and so I would stick with probably the more recognizable ones. Long story short, your bio is who you are, where you're from, any relevant school experience, where you have been published, if you have been published, and if you've won any contests or whatnot. I'll give 2 examples of bios, one for maybe more established writers and then one for more emerging writers that you can send in with your work along with your cover letter. Again, a cover letter and a bio are completely different. They're written very differently. If you want to know how to write a good cover letter, I have a video for that in the same playlist. Hope that helps. Happy publishing and bye!